Okay, can we get going?
Yes.
Okay, now besikhuluma nge-formula in our first session. So how do we enter a formula? So what we've just done, we've entered a simple formula. We've used AutoSum. There's AutoSum which is over here. AutoSum, it sums automatically. The computer sums automatically, but for the computer to do that automatically, let number of as we can see, these numbers are close to each other. And what we do, we just press immediately below, and then you go on to auto sum. And then what you do, you press enter. Now, if 343 is our answer, if I put click on 343 on the formula bar, I can see the formula. Can we see the formula? The formula, i-formula yethu-ke iqala nga-equal sign. So if we were putting the formula manually, this is what we could have done. Now it's by the equal, then what are we doing? We are saying we are summing. That's a sum. You just type sum, then you open bracket. What are we summing? E4. Kuphi E4. This way we are starting. This is E4 up until E9, as we can see. That what we E4 to E9, that is the cell range. E4 to E9, we are referring to this area. That is E4 to E9. If we're entering the formula manual, that is what we could have done. Save. Okay. Now, I want to delete what we've done, the auto sum, and I want us to put the formula manual. So what do? You just click where you want your answer to be, and then we go to the formula bar. You press equal. Equal tells Microsoft Excel, now what you are inputting now, it's a formula. So what are you doing? You are summing. As soon as you just type SUM, it gives you a list of formulas. So what you are looking for, you are looking for sum. Then you click on sum. Okay, sum. Then it opens the bracket for you. What are you summing? You need to tell Microsoft Excel, I'm summing from C4 to C9. So you just type C4, then you press colon, semicolon, then you type C9. Then you close your bracket, and then you press enter. There is your answer. Debonile. Let me delete and do it all over again. I want my answer to be here. So I go to the formula bar, I just click on there. I press on the equal sign. The equal sign tells Microsoft Excel that what I'm just about to input is a formula. So what do I want to do? You have to know what you want to do. I want to add these figures. Adding in Microsoft Excel, we say that's we are summing, that's sum. What are you adding? You're adding from 88 to 76. So we are adding from here, which is C4 to C9. That is the range. So after the equal sign, what do? You just type sum. Then you open a bracket. What are you summing? I'm summing from, you can click here. It will tell you that is C4. And then you put a colon, C4 to C9. And then you close the bracket, and then you press enter. There is your answer. So if you've got many tests, so you can't be typing the formula. So for test 2 and test 3, we're not going to type the formula, but we are going to copy the formula which is here. Just click on 406, and then you right-click your mouse, and then you say copy. Okay, When you've copied, this is why it's showing that now you've copied. After copying, then you highlight the area where you want to paste. This is where I want to paste, and then you press enter. Automatically, the formula is there. Are we following? Are we following? Following?
Yes.
Just try to input the formula. You click, okay, let me just delete for the benefit of those who were not following quite properly. Delete, okay. I want my answer to be here. Go see 10. And then I come onto the formula bar, I click there. I put my formula. My formula, how am I going to put my formula? I'll put an equal sign to show what I'm just about to input is a formula. And then I type sum, and then I open the bracket. What I'm summing from here. Another thing, I can just drag my mouse across, highlight the area. That is C4 to C9, and then I press enter. The formula is there. So for the other cells, I can just copy. You can right click, copy, and then you highlight where you want to put your formula, and then you press enter. Automatically the number is there. Or if you don't right click and copy, you can just click on 406, move your mouse to the bottom right. I hope you can see because point I'm in nyalo but when I put it here ku bottom right ibang plus, then I drag across. I'm dragging and then I release my mouse. Automatically the formula is there. Can we see that? Okay, I will post this video also again on YouTube so that you can just go through it over and over again until you master the skills. Okay, we're just doing simple additions now. Simple additions. You have to know what you want to do. What we are doing here, we just want to sum. We want to sum from C4 to C9. So from this area down to here, this is from C4 to C9. That is what we call a cell range. Cell range. We want to start here. So if we want to do something across, like here, this is C4 to E4. If you are going across like this, C4 to E4. Okay, unfortunately, there's that echo sound. Echo sound, it comes up from your side. If volume yakho isetulu, uma isetulu, yawuphinde reflect back ibuye kiyo. Thus, we are going to have that echo. Okay. Okay. Short namhla ama-formula le ngifuna siwende I2. Sum average. Now I want us to find an average. For the average at test 1, test 2, test 3 for all the students. So this way we want to put our answer, select average. So base sengibuya la formula bar, click on equal, and then what am I doing? I want an average. I just type average. This is our average. Average in, then open bracket, and then average from C3 to where? I'm averaging from C4. Okay, I can drag my mouse across to E4. I close my bracket and then I press end. There is my average. I hope you can see the average. Average from bani C4 to E4. Ikhumbule sikhulume nge-cell reference. I-cell reference yala ngubani siyibona here, it's C4. I-cell reference yala ngubani? E4. So if you want to move from C4 to E4, there is our formula. We are moving from C4 to E4. So you can't repeat the same procedure. Let's say you have got 100 students. You can't do that for 100 students. You will type a formula. The Excel is meant to make your work a lot easier. So what do? We need to copy the formula here, copy, and then we paste it. Just highlight the areas where you want to put your formula, and then you press enter. There you have your averages automatically. You have your averages there. Okay, now I hope you can see that the average in about point. You can control that. You can round off even just to 0 decimal. Okay, how do you do that? Just highlight all the columns and then you right click and then you go to format cells. Format cells, you come to the number. Decimal places, I don't want any decimal place. And then I say okay. So what is happening now. I've got only one number. Okay, let me just repeat the procedure again. So how do you do that? You just highlight and then you right click on that highlighted part. You go to format cells. After format cells, you go to number. Decimal places, I hope you can see it's up to 2 decimal. We can just say 0 and then say okay. Okay, there we go. Now we have our average. Okay, so average yethu average for Mandla for test 1, test 2, test 3. This is his average. Now for us it's same story, it's the same thing. Okay, any questions? I think
Yes, sir.
yes.
ممكن زي الافريج.
Average, okay. Average, okay. Okay, let us start afresh. Okay, we want to put the average. Okay, just for Mandla, Sibela, sifuna ibe khona khona average F4. Okay, then you come to the formula bar, you press equal, and then you type the formula. We want to put average. This average. This average. And then you open the bracket. What do I want to average? You can click which is C4 up until ban, up until E. This is C, this is D, this is E4. I put a colon, then missing bala E4. E4. I close the bracket and then I press end. This is my average. So for the others, I'm going to type in the formula again. What I need to do, I need to copy. I can just right click, copy, and then highlight where I want to put the formula, and then press enter. Automatically it's there. Oh, if I don't copy, I can just click here. I move my mouse around. If I move it to here, you say but bottom left in an plus now. Then you click and press your mouse, you drag. What I'm doing now, I'm copying, you drag, and then you release your mouse. What you have just done here, I was copying. This is another way of copying. Let me repeat this way. So how do you copy a formula? Okay, let's put the formula again. Equal to indicate that's an average. We just type your average. But before you complete, it pops up. Then you open a bracket. What do I want to average from here? Which is C4. Then I press a colon. Kuveta C4, C4. Then I remove the C4. I put the E4 because finally put the E4. Then I close the bracket. I press enter. There I have my formula. Oh, then I copy this formula. I copy it. How do I copy it? I've got two options. The first option, I can right click and then click copy and then highlight the area where I want to put my formula. Highlight it from both down to norms and then I press enter. There is my formula. The second way I can do this. The second way I can copy. There's this other nice way. Just go to click on this answer. Hover my mouse. Mase kuvela nangu 59. What do? I drag, hold and drag, hold and drag, hold and drag. I hope you can see. And then I will release my mouse. There. Okay. If I want an average of these three, I can also do the same thing. Now I can just drag and drop it here. Automatically, it's going to give me an average. Okay. I hope that is clear. But you are going to keep on doing this over and over again. Everything is clear. Are we happy? Okay, I'm waiting for questions. So what we've just done today, okay, then I will upload this video on YouTube so that you can keep on, you have to go through this exercise over and over again until you master it. And then I'll give you a PowerPoint presentation plus some other notes which you have to read. Remember that May we are going to write our exams which we have to pass. So keep on practicing every day. Don't wait only for Fridays. Keep on practicing. There's a lot of work we've done. Keep on practicing. If you've got questions, just post on the group. Post on the group so that you can see what you can do. Post on the group. Post on the group. Any questions? I'm waiting for questions. And also remember that it's very important to participate in these live sessions. Very important to participate in these live sessions. Ungamele ukuthi wena download YouTube and so on and so forth. Take part. Okay, I'm waiting for questions. Okay, I'm back again online. Okay, now we're just talking about a formula. Creating a basic formula. I'm going to upload this PowerPoint presentation in our group. So what you conduct a mathematical calculation in Excel by typing a simple formula into a cell. Like I've just said, an Excel formula always begins with an equal sign. So if you put an equal sign, then you are telling Microsoft Excel that what I'm about to do now, it's a a formula. So that these operators you use, okay. For example, if you are dealing with two figures, you can just use the plus sign. That's a summation. You can use, or you can subtract, or you can do multiplication. If you are doing multiplication, that's the sign. If you are doing divisions, that's the sign. Okay, let me just show you simple calculations where you can just use this uh, math operators. Let me just give a simple example. We'll go back to our Microsoft Excel PowerPoint presentation. Uh, okay, let us go back to our Microsoft Excel. Let us say if you want just, you've got two, let's say we've got our expenses, we've got, okay, income. Don't mind the side, I'm just making an example. Maybe you know what the income should be on this side or that side. Okay, let's say our expense na 2,000, income to na 3,500. Okay, then what is our profit? Okay, we can just do a simple, okay, we come here, you put the equal sign. Ngifuna kwenda njani, I just want to say this income minus, and then I put a minus sign, minus this 2,000. So what I've done basically, I've just said C14 minus B14, and then you press enter. There is your answer. Okay. In other cases, ungafuna ku-add specifically two figures. Specifically, ungafuna ku-add, what can we add? Below 2 minutes, let's just 9. Let me just give another example. Maybe day 1, expense na day 2. Day 1, spend 300 megabytes. Day 2, spend 400 megabytes, 455. Now I want to find the total. Let me say I just want to put my total here because I don't want to use the auto sum. What do I want to do? I want to add this and that. Shortly, I go to my formula bar. I just click the equal sign. I want to add, I click on what I want to add, C18, then I press on the plus sign, and I also want to add this. You press enter, there is your form. Simple, okay. Just practice, practice every day. I will upload this PowerPoint presentation. If you've got questions, please don't hesitate to drop your questions in our WhatsApp group, and let us help each other. Bearing in mind that we are going to sit for exams at the end of May. I mean, from May, somewhere around May, we are going to write our exams. We will have our time, but then also before May, I'm going to give you an assignment which you need to complete. Remember, we must have our CA and also our exam. So as part of our CA, there are some activities we are going to do. I'm going to give you assignments which you have to carry out individually and then email them to me. But we are going to do that very soon. Please let us keep up the good work. Let us keep on reading. participating in our online activities. Okay, I'm waiting for queries. I'm waiting for queries. I'm waiting for queries. We don't have any questions. Okay, basically, this is what we're doing today. Microsoft Basics. Okay, what we've just opened is a spreadsheet. What is a spreadsheet? We are going to learn what. Okay, we've just done some calculations, simple calculations. Please read what do we mean by a workbook, what do we mean by sheets, read about that. How do we open Excel? If you can open Microsoft Word, you can also open Microsoft Excel. This is how an Excel window looks like depending on the version you are using. We have Excel from 2007 up until 2019. The latest edition we have is 2019, but the rules are the same. Whether you're using 2007, whether you're using 2010, 2016, it doesn't matter. The window looks almost the same. Okay. Microsoft Office button, the ribbon, the same thing we're talking about Google Microsoft Word. What do you mean by a workbook? How do you create a workbook? A new workbook, you are going to follow those. Okay. There is a practice but getting we did something different. You can also do this where you can total, where you can average, put figures. If you have done something, don't hesitate to drop an email. Just send me an email of the work also went in so that I can have a look at it. Okay, just go through this workbook. It has got many things, including and so that by the time we come back live online, any questions? Okay, from next week, we are going to follow exactly our timetable. I'm not going to meet you next week. Our next meeting will be on, if I remember very well, it will be on Valentine's Day, 14th February. That is when we are going to meet. We have an appointment on 14th February, exactly 2:30. We are going to continue with our Microsoft Excel. If you've got questions, you are going to ask those questions. Okay. Otherwise, if there are no questions or if you encounter problems, remember, we interact every day. If you've got questions, don't hesitate to drop your questions in our WhatsApp group. Otherwise, that is all we have for today. Goodbye.